because of the way it's been designed or because of the kind of data it receives, it tends to be biased against certain ethnicities, certain races, certain genders. Like, for instance, they'll be applying for a scholarship in the UK. And then, when you're going through your application process, you reach a stage where you're eliminated because of the country you come from or because of your gender. So that is also another drawback or a risk. My second part of the presentation is intelligent infrastructure. So this is whereby we integrate technology with our infrastructure, such as roads, bridges, buildings, and the like. So here, we're going to discuss intelligent transport systems. Before we even discuss, let me ask, what do you think an intelligent transport system is? Yes?
Yes. In Dubai, how often you don't have to have those stops and the bus mistakes, automatic transportation.
Yes. Anyone else? Actually, now that you mentioned Dubai, Dubai is in the process of incorporating driverless vehicles. In Singapore as well, some of these countries, developed countries, are in the process of incorporating driverless vehicles in their public transport systems, even driverless buses. So, intelligent transport systems also involve a transport system whereby, let's go to the next slide and then I'll be able to explain it better. For instance, the Likoni floating bridge, it's under construction. It's actually almost complete. Now, the Likoni floating bridge is a footbridge. So the middle part is a deck which is about 150 meters long. That is the floating part. So what happens is, when a ship needs to pass the middle section in the Inulua, and then the ship passes, and then once the ship passes in a reduction chain, and people can continue passing. So essentially, this is an infrastructure which is almost like a living organism. It's not fixed. See, when you think about a road or a bridge, it's a permanent structure. It cannot change. Another idea of intelligent infrastructure is where we have a road that, say, during peak hours, because everyone is moving in one direction, we can open up, say, a given lane in another direction, so people pass, and then after the peak hour is over, barabara inarudi venye inakuanga. So whereby we have infrastructure which is not rigid, but it's almost like a living organism. Recently, the CS for Transport launched the Nairobi commuter rail. Wangapi wamesikia kuhusu the Nairobi commuter rail? Okay, now, the Nairobi commuter rail is supposed to give us an alternative mode of transport. Of course, in the city, we basically have roads. But now when we have an alternative mode such as railways, it means that, one, we reduce congestion, and people are able to get to their destinations in good time. Now, this is part of a rapid transit system. So we have bus rapid transit system and rail transit systems. Now, bus rapid transit system, the RT, is whereby we have designated lanes for these BRT buses so that they are able to move to their destinations without being interrupted by traffic jams, or they are almost like an express way to where you're going. So there was a study done by APEC, a consultant, before the integration of the BRT system and the rail transit systems in Kenya. BRTs are they're proposed to be mostly at grade, except within the central business district. So at grade here means that they're on the same level, the BRT lane is on the same level as the other lanes of the vehicles. And then, so the BRT fleet requirements are estimated to be between 378 for 61 and 630 buses in the years 2015, 2020, and 2030, respectively. So, in conclusion, we shall also discuss the rail transit system, where we have trains whereby they are integrated together with our roads, so that when you want to move from one place to another, you can easily move through using the railway line and also connect to the road, because the proposal in Kenya here is that we have a railway line, okay, in whatever year when this will be implemented, and the railway line will be raised like the expressway, so that and the main reason is because of space, because there isn't a lot of space on the ground, so it's going to be raised, and then at designated stops, it's going to be connected with our roads, and therefore, this is also an intelligent system, and it will be able to solve many of our transport problems. Yes, and with that, I have come to the end of my presentation. I hope that you have enjoyed and learned.